So the ladies on social media have now turned into the lethal shooter. They're now saying, I understand it now. So this post right here about Kyla Pratt, it says that her and her fiance have been engaged for almost 20 years and they have two daughters together. What the ladies are basically saying is, hey, she's worth more than her fiance Danny. So they understand why they've been engaged and not married. The top comment says this.
Y'all forgot Kyla is a Virgo. When money is involved and business, we move calculated. An engagement is a high-end girlfriend experience. Marriage means the man is entitled to half of what you own. So she did it right. I'll be your girlfriend, your fiancé but wife. On paper. Nah son but love you though these men be tricking on women too for money let's not forget. And people switch up too once marriage is involved. If this is the way to give him a long lead without hurting herself, I'm all for it.
All right. So I know when men do this, we get in trouble for this. But because it's a woman doing it, and again, if you like Kyla Pratt, this is the type of comment that you're going to, heart. There's 812 likes because there are a lot of women who get upset when men do this. But when a woman does it, it's now it's different. Or now you turn into the lethal shooter. You understand it now. So another lady left a comment and she said, look, when the woman has the money, she is not in a rush to be married either, which I find interesting because, when people start talking about fatherless homes and all this crazy stuff, they blame only the man. They don't say, oh, well, the woman has a choice to find somebody who wants to marry her. They start spewing nonsense about patriarchy and they start saying shit like, oh, well, the man should have married the woman. But y'all understand that there are women out there that don't want to be married, right? But they want a kid. Like everybody has this idea that women all want to be married. But hey, I guess if you end up in this situation where you are a woman and you earn more money, then you might not want to be married. And I think people don't want to acknowledge that. But I'm telling you guys that there are women out there that don't want to be married, even if the guy has more money than them. So one person said, some of you guys are laughing and can't keep a man for 20 minutes. Here's the thing. Y'all got to realize, like, yes, they're engaged for 20 years, but their daughters have seen them in a relationship the entire time. And that shit matters. I know a lot of y'all like to talk about marriage. And then I saw a guy in my comment section try to stunt talking about, oh, well, at least you can't call me a baby daddy. I'm a cool parent, but you can't call me a baby daddy. Hey, dumbass, you're a part of a failed relationship. So you can, oh, yeah, I was married. But at the end of the day, you created what people call a broken home. Like, I know we want to say, oh, well, I was at least married, but no, you created, like, once that relationship is done, they're going to call your shit a broken home. So we got to acknowledge that they've been together for 20 years. I don't know what their situation is truly like, if it's a stable 20 years, but their daughters have seen them together. And a lot of people can't say the same. Even if you say, oh, I got married, you're not together anymore. And that's what really hurts. Because if you can stay together, then you can have that one household. You ain't having two different households, got about two of the same shit. Like that's the ultimate goal right there. It's not just to get married, but to stay married or to stay in a relationship. And a lot of people don't get that. Like y'all don't realize like the goal is to stay in a relationship long term. So that way your kids can see you guys together and just be in a stable environment because their parents love each other and they're still with each other. But yeah, ladies done turned into the lethal shooter.